Hello guys, and welcome to another stream, and today I will be playing Super Mario 64 DS. I kind of had the urge to play this game lately, since I'm pretty nostalgic for it. It's one of the first Mario games I've ever played, and my first 3D Mario game. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna create a new file here. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the touchscreen shown on there. Maybe when I play the minigames, I'll show it, but for now, I'm just gonna show the top screen. And also, I'm playing this on my modded Wii U, so I was able to enable the analog controls. So it's pretty cool. And hey Jude Kerman, Ultra WarioWare Fan 14, and Jolteon Plays. I love the new mascot. Thank you. Yeah, it was made by Sethica, and they did a really good job on it. Like, it's kind of based on the art style of Paper Mario. Hello, Joe the Show. Jack Attack Gaming said, I played this one before. I played the N64 version through 3D All-Stars. The transform caps were probably the inspiration for capturing an Odyssey. Yeah, this is the first version of Mario 64 that I played as well. Though I did play the original version before 3D All-Stars. I think I played the original version of Mario 64 on Virtual Console. But this is the original way that I played Mario 64. You love Paper Mario. Yeah, I do. I'm obsessed. But yeah, I was able to get a mod for this game that enables analog controls. So it controls much better now. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so yeah, you can move in all directions with this mod. And it makes the game play much better, honestly. Because you could only move 8 directions in the original version of Mario 64 DS. I like how you play as Yoshi at the beginning. I think that's pretty interesting. Because they make it like a... it's like... The thing that I like about 64DS is that it's not like straight up just Mario 64. They did make a lot of changes to it. And honestly, I feel like it's the definitive version of Mario 64 because there's more content. And I really like the fact that you can play as different characters. I mean, even though certain missions and stars are locked to certain characters, I don't really have a problem with that. And yeah, Wario is also playable, which automatically makes it better than Mario 64. The original version doesn't even have Wario at all. Or Luigi. It does have Yoshi, but you don't get Yoshi until like the very end. Or, well, see Yoshi. Yoshi is really just a cameo in the original version of Mario 64. But yeah, since it has Luigi and Wario, it automatically makes this version the superior one. And also the banger minigames as well. What emulator are you using? This is actually Wii U Virtual Console, but I actually have a, since I modded my Wii U, I actually have a mod, that I enabled on here that I downloaded with Homebrew that actually has, full movement on here, not just, 8 directions. Yeah, this feels so much better to control. Like, I didn't have that much of a problem with the 8-directional movement, but I'll have to admit, like, this is definitely better. Okay. From cameo to playable. Definitely a pretty big glow up there with Yoshi. Nostalgic for this game so much. Same here. This is one of my first Mario games, my first 3D Mario game, so yeah. Okay. I played this game on an official cartridge on my 3DS. Yeah, I originally played it on the DSi, because I had a DSi as a kid, and I got a when I got a DSi, I got a copy of this game and New Super Mario Bros. I really like how this game translates Yoshi's moveset in. Like, his, feels really nice. But yeah, even though I do love the original version of the game without any modifications, um, the full 360 movement definitely improves the game a lot. Like, with the analog controls and everything. Oh, actually I didn't want to spoil it. It was something about the Mario movie. But those who've seen the movie know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to bring it up now. Even though the DS is technically less powerful than the Nintendo 64, I feel like the character models definitely got a glow up here. Like, they're definitely, I feel like they're mostly using the GameCube designs, because this was released, like, during the GameCube era and everything. So, yeah, mostly in line with the designs of the Mario characters during, like, the GameCube, the early Wii era. Game is good, I just can't handle the controls sometimes. Yeah, well, like I said, I actually added, like, analog controls, because there was, like, a mod available with Homebrew on the Wii U. So, I decided to add that, and it controls really well now. In the OG Mario 64, Yoshi kills himself, and in the OG, and in the DS Change Hump, kills himself. It'll slap if they make an open world Yoshi's Island. Yeah, that would be nice. Like, a 3D Yoshi game in general would be really cool. Wasn't Argonaut gonna make, like, a 3D Yoshi game, but it got cancelled or something? It didn't that, I think it led to the development of the, of Croc. There's another example of, like, the updated models with the, Thwomp. Because it looks much more in line with, like, the modern Thwomp design. In the original version, they were just squares. Or they were just cubes with, like, a face. They didn't really have any, like... Yeah, it got cancelled and that turned into Croc, yeah. Apparently Mario 64 had some inspiration from that. Or, is that just like a like a fan theory or something, or did like that canceled Yoshi game or Mario 64 actually has like some inspiration from that canceled Yoshi game, or it was either that or like Argonaut claimed that Mario 64 took some ideas. I believe that's just a fan theory. Yeah, I don't know. Like, when talking about Mario 64, it's like, there's a lot of fan theories out there. So it's like, especially like in 2020 when, like all of that, that stuff, like all of those iceberg things came out. There was definitely a lot of misinformation spreading about Mario 64. I was like 9 years old when I first played the game. I think I was like 5 or 6 when I first played this. But yeah, I played it alongside New Super Mario Bros. Yeah, the analog controls definitely improved things a lot here. Nope. Okay, I accidentally fell off the edge there. This game is 19 years old, and this makes me feel like a boomer because I remember playing this game when I was 5 or 6. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like, next year it will be 20 years old. It's like, this is already like a retro game. I mean, obviously the original Mario 64 is a retro game, but like, this version is technically retro as well, since it's also like 2 decades old. You know, when you think about it, this actually came out less than a decade after the original Mario 64. Like, only 8 years. Which is not that long, considering the fact that it's like a remake and everything. Because I mean, there are also other games that are, like other remakes that don't release that long after the original game. I guess one example of that is that The Last of Us Part 1. Or also the Miitopia remake. That's technically a remake. But yeah, this... Okay. But yeah, I feel like this is the definitive version of Mario 64 in my opinion, just because it has more content and... Like, and I feel like it did improve some things. Even though the controls are kind of divisive, I do feel like it's, it's just a more enjoyable experience for me overall. Back in the late 2000s online, I used to believe Waluigi could have been in this game. Yeah, I kind of used to think that too, considering there was Mario, Luigi, and Wario in the game. I was like, I wonder if you can unlock Waluigi. If they ever, like, remake Mario 64 with the content of 64DS, they should add Waluigi as a playable character. Okay. Oh yeah, the purple prizes thing. Yeah, I remember that. But The Last of Us remake was completely pointless and even removed some content. Yeah, like I feel like that was very unnecessary, that remake. Okay. The DS, the DS is a very nostalgic console in general. Like along with the Wii, like there's so many games that I like grew up playing on the DS. Like I think I probably had more DS games than I had Wii games as a kid. I mean, a lot of the DS games I had were like licensed games, like the SpongeBob games and various like other licensed games and things. Um, but yeah, I just remember growing up with a lot of games on the DS. One thing that's underrated about 64DS is the multiplayer. Like, I don't really see that brought up often when people talk about this game. And also, speaking of the mini games, as you mentioned, or yeah, you said your sister always managed to beat most of my minigame high scores back when we were kids. Yeah, but speaking of the mini games, I think I'm also gonna play the mini games in this stream. Okay. Did you know that Metroid Dread was originally in development for the DS? Yeah, I knew about that. Like even before the new version was announced. Like I saw like this documentary someone put on YouTube about like Metroid Dread. Okay. I always thought the secret area was weird. It's like a castle area that's just submerged with water. There's like a lot of weird things like this in Mario 64. Mario has not returned. The best character in the entire game is Yoshi with the Luigi hat. Yeah, hey Soshi the Yoshi. I'm sure you're glad that I'm playing as Yoshi right now, since I just started the game. One thing I remember thinking was real that was apparently the white door was Waluigi, but I needed to do a lot of stuff to get him to appear. Mario 64 in general has interesting, strange locations. I remember being fascinated by the Wet Dry World skybox. Yeah, Wet Dry World. Like, I really like that one level just because of how weird it is. Like, with the skybox and, like, the general aesthetic of it. It's just, like, it's like a level that could only be in Mario 64. Okay. I like Wet Dry World because of the Got Milk commercial. Oh, yeah! Hey, look, it's the one character from the Mario movie that ate Mario and Donkey Kong. It's interesting how they changed that, and I think in the original version of Mario 64, you had to, like, choose a chest, or you had to do it in a certain order, but in 64 DS, you just have to do one. That's interesting, like, with the chests there. When I was a kid, I always thought the music in Jolly Roger Bay and Dire Dire Docks was always kind of weird. I was like, this doesn't sound like music that would be in a Mario game. Reese, you claim that you didn't want to spoil the Mario movie, yet you just said a technical spoiler. Yeah, I thought it was, for some reason I thought it was one of the the post-launch trailers, because some of the post-launch trailers like revealed a bunch of stuff, like like it revealed Foreman Spike and different things. Actually, I do think it was in one of the trailers, but it didn't. I didn't. I technically did say a spoiler thing. Well, it was in the one of the like a clip of one of the TV spots, but it was like in the background. But yeah, what I technically said wasn't in any of the TV spots, so yeah, sorry about that. The movie just references Mario 64 so much, it's just hard to not talk about the movie when playing this game. Though I do think the other thing that I was thinking about earlier was probably a bigger spoiler, since it wasn't shown in any of the like trailers or things like that. Okay, let's get Chris Pratt now. Oh wait, yeah, you have to... Yeah, I forgot you had to go into like the one painting thing. I forgot where that... Wait. I think I just have to, like, look. Yeah, because I remember, yeah, you have to go into the character paintings to get the characters. Oh, it's in the minigame room. Okay. Because I remember the, Luigi and the Wario painting. Yeah, that makes sense, since there's an 8-star door there. Okay. I like how it plays the, Wet Dry World music here. And also, there's something that I really like about this one level, which I'll get to in a little bit. You probably know what it is if you played this game. But I'm not going to mention it until I get to it. I like how this game uses the double dash mushroom design. Like, it's interesting to see how, like, before New Super Mario Bros. DS, like, a lot of, Mario games on the DS still used, like, the GameCube designs for a lot of things. There he is, Goombas from Paper Mario 64. There's the Paper Mario reference. Best boss in the game. This is also one of the reasons why 64 DS is better than the original. I find it interesting how they put, like, a random mini-boss from Paper Mario 64 in this game. Though, I mean, I guess it is one of the, like, one of the first bosses in Paper Mario, and it's one of the most memorable ones from Paper Mario 64, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Can't be a Reese stream without a mention of Paper Mario. Yeah. I wish Goomba shows up in modern games. Yeah, I agree. And more Paper Mario more Paper Mario characters should show up in games in general. Okay. Goombas was weird in Mario Kart DS. Yeah, it was in Mario Kart DS as well. I feel like it was weird that they didn't put him in New Super Mario Bros. DS. Because a lot of the other bosses in that game were, like, interesting, versions of, like, Mario enemies, so I think it would have been fitting to have Goombas instead of, like, the Mega Goomba. Sorry, Soshi, but we're gonna play as Chris Pratt now. Okay. Finally, I have the full Mario 64 moveset. Oh, you need 12. Okay. Because, yeah, it's 8 in the original. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't stop sliding there, so yeah, let's try that again. Reese, have you played Twilight Princess? Yes, it was one of my first Zelda games, in fact. I haven't played it in quite a while, though. Okay. Okay. Soci equivalent to Reese, or Reese's Paper Mario's Pac-Man. Yeah. No Koopa, that would be Mario Kart Arcade GP. Well, I guess that's kind of true. Which is the perfect video game. Imagine if they actually port those games to the Switch. That would be amazing. Like a Mario Kart Arcade GP collection. Like, since they're not putting it in the Booster Course Pass, I think that would be amazing. Are you gonna throw the penguin off of the cliff? We'll see. Let's see. Okay. You're gonna throw a penguin? Off a cliff. Why? Okay, I had to do a Puss in Boots 2 reference there. But yeah, speaking of that movie, that's honestly one of my favorite animated movies now. Oh yeah, I like how I did a reference to that instead of the Do You Yield. Though I do feel like the Do You Yield kind of got a little old after a while. You're an irredeemable monster! What took you so long, idiot? Yet, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is honestly one of my favorite animated movies. Along with the Mario movie, too. Like, even though the Mario movie, like, I wouldn't say it's, like, objectively, like, one of the... Well, I mean, I would say it still is kind of... Like, it just, in my opinion, it's kind of one of the best, but it's, But I just, I really like both movies, honestly. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is unironic peak fiction. Yeah, I agree. In the Mario movie, just because of how much, like, how many Mario references there are and how, like, faithful it is to, the Mario franchise, I feel like that's peak fiction for me, at least. Though I do feel like it still is a pretty good movie in general. Objectively, the movie is 5 out of 10, but subjectively, it's a 9 out of 10. Honestly, I would even say, objectively, it's like a 7 out of 10, I would say. Or maybe even an 8, because it's still a pretty fun movie. But my personal, enjoyment of it, I would say it's like a 9 or 10 out of 10, just because of how faithful it is to Mario and how fun it is for me to watch and everything. Okay. I love that the Mario movie doesn't do many of the annoying animated kids tropes, like the third act breakup, dance party ending, annoying misunderstanding. I'm glad it doesn't do things like that. Oh look, there's Koopa Production 64. Okay. So we saw Green Soshi earlier, now we're seeing Koopa Production 64. Oh, then we also have Chris Pratt that we're playing as. Okay. The only people that I know didn't like the movie, who aren't fans of the games, the enjoyment of the Mario movie is dependent on how much of a fan, or of a Mario fan you are. Yeah, that definitely seems to be the case. It's so weird seeing the modern Koopa design being bigger than Mario. That's so weird. Like, you're used to the Nintendo 64 Koopa model being bigger than Mario, but not the modern design. You're playing as Red Luigi. Yeah. Red Charlie Day. Have you gotten to Goomba King yet? Yeah. Well, yeah, I unlocked Mario, so... Guys, Robin's voice actor from Teen Titans played Koopa in a movie. Yeah. Yeah, meaning, it would be so awesome is canon in a way. Yeah. Yeah, so that video is technically canon now. And I'm about to be shot out of a cannon. Okay. What? What was that? That was weird. Like, did I hit the Goomba, or like, I kind of landed in a really weird spot there. Okay, there we go. Okay. I like that the song name, or songs aren't name drops and immediately shoehorned in, like how they are in Super Show. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, now we're gonna fight Jack Black. Oh. You know, I find it, speaking of like the Mario movie and Mario 64, I find it kind of a missed opportunity that Bowser didn't play on the mad piano in the movie. Like, I feel like that really would have been fitting. Okay. You know, I feel like Mario 64 DS is basically what Mario 64 would have been like if it was released on the PS1. Since I feel like the DS and the PS1 are kind of similar, like, graphically. But I guess aside from, like, the, GameCube character designs. Oh, look. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything more. Um... I'm just gonna say, oh look, for the people who recognize what I'm talking about. Okay. Super Mario 64 is better than Odyssey. I kind of disagree, even though I feel nostalgic for 64. I still feel like Odyssey is better, in my opinion, because I feel like it just... Even though 64 holds up well, like, I feel like Odyssey just, like, I just prefer the design of that game. I honestly don't mind, Chris Pratt. Like, I thought he sounded, like, in the movie, I thought it was alright. Like, I didn't really have any problems with it. Like, I didn't really think about it while I was watching the movie. It wasn't really that noticeable. Like, though Charles Martinet obviously would have been better, like, I'm kind of indifferent to, Chris Pratt as Mario. Okay. Okay. Mario Sunshine is the best Mario game in general. I would say it's probably my top 5. I would say, for Mario. Either top, if not top 5, definitely top 10 Mario games. Um, Odyssey is definitely my favorite Mario game. Um, Thousand Year Door is my second favorite. And then Galaxy is third. Um, and after that, fourth would probably be, that's probably either Super Paper Mario or, Paper Mario 64. Then fifth, would be a tie between 3D World and Mario Sunshine. Oh, is there lag? Honestly, I'm probably going to buy the Mario movie on Blu-ray when it comes out. Very interested in what special features it will offer. Yeah, I heard there was actually going to be like well, there were like rumors of like a short or like a short happening, like based on the Mario movie. Okay. Let's see. I got all of them in the same punch. I find it interesting how they like completely changed the design of bullies in 3D World. I like the newer design, but part of me does wish that they would have had a design that was kind of faithful to the older bullies from Mario 64. Okay, this 8-coin challenge is really weird. Like, I've always thought it was, like, really weird, because it's just like a Bowser puzzle that you just get him on top of. Like, it's, like, extremely easy. Like, why is this even one of the challenges in the game? It's so weird. Let's see. I believe this is the first game to have the modern Scuttlebug design, but I might be wrong. This image even feels more like a JPEG compared to the original Mario 64. Yeah, okay, actually, I think I should play some minigames now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna change the screen for this. I think I'll do it like this. I know it looks a little weird on the stream, but I feel like this is kind of the best way of playing the minigames. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one first. This one's a classic. Are you saying it's time to gamble with Luigi? Let's see. Oh. Honestly, I'd have to say this is one of my favorite minigame collections. Like, either New Super Mario Bros. Or 64 DS, both of these games, like, have a lot of great minigames. Okay. Oh. There we go. But yeah, this has always been one of my favorites. I'm gonna read the chat after this, so... Okay. This minigame hates Luigi more than Dorkly. Yeah. Oh, there's Luigi. Oh, there he is. It's going on for a while because I played this a lot growing up. And I'm kind of good at it. Okay. Damn, you're really good at this one. Yeah. Because, yeah, I played this one a lot growing up. So I probably have the skill, like a lot of skills for this one. Oh. I know this song came from Mario 3, but every time I think of this song, I always think of this first. Where's Waldo if it was good? Yeah, I agree. Hopefully I can get the 50. They give you a lot of time for this. Maybe it's just because I'm doing it really quickly. Okay, we got the 50. I don't think this will ever end. I'm just gonna keep playing this. Like, just over and over. Yeah, the only time I, the only time I lost time there was because I accidentally hit Yoshi. I didn't mean to, because it was right next to Luigi. Okay. Oh, there he is. Might as well get the 99, I suppose. Yeah, hopefully. Okay. Is 99 the highest score you can get in this? I'm gonna attempt to get there. Okay. I believe 99 is the highest score in the game. Yeah, let's see. But yeah, I feel like... There we go. Actually, no, the highest score you can get is 9,999. Well, let's try to get to 100 at least. If you wanted to get to 9,999, we'd be here all day. Yeah. Well, let's try to at least get to 100 here. I feel like that one's probably the hardest one to find, like with Luigi on that one. You can't avoid Yoshi's flower picking forever. I'm just gonna get to 100 and then play a different minigame. Because I can only play this for so long. Yeah, I'm just gonna play a different minigame now. I intentionally did that, because I didn't want to play this for too long. It's been, like, over 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, let's do the Yoshi flower picking one. Loves me not. 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 Loves me. Oh no! Yoshi's sad now. Okay. Let's play this one. The Super Mario 64 DS Yoshi. AKA probably the main Yoshi. Yes, I blame you, Reese. Well, sorry for making Yoshi sad. I often forget that the new Super Mario Bros. DS added minigames alongside these returning ones. Oop. Let's see. Oh, I really like this one. I wish more Mario games, like mainline Mario games, were packaged with mini games like this. Because this is amazing. Like, this is almost kind of comparable to how Merry Magaland is in Return the Dreamland Deluxe, but like the Mario equivalent of that. Or I guess like the sub-games and Kirby games in general, but this is like the Mario equivalent of it. Okay. This minigame is how I first learned Lakitu's name in the instructions. Yeah, for some reason when I was a kid, I pronounced Lakitu Latuki. I don't know why. Okay. Let's see, let's do, Luigi's Casino. Man, Luigi's Casino is so nostalgic. Oh, and look, it's, the Beach's Booster Course Pass ranking system. Someone actually, recreated this in Game Builder Garage. I'm not sure if I covered it or not. Let's see. But yeah, it's getting a little late now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, but yeah, Super Mario 64 DS is really nostalgic, and I just really like this game. I can't believe these simple casino games caused such a stir in the ratings for this game. Yeah. It's a shame these mini-games would be hard to translate on a modern console. I also wish they'd bring back the Versus mode from New Super Mario Bros. DS. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, Super Mario 64 DS, definitely pretty nostalgic, and I feel like it's kind of the definitive version of Super Mario 64. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server if